From a poverty-stricken upbringing to becoming an icon of resilience and philanthropy, the extraordinary journey of 50 Cent demonstrates the power of determination, talent, and the unwavering belief in transforming adversity into opportunity. Stay tuned to find out about the captivating tale of a young boy who defied the odds, rose to fame in the cutthroat music industry, and used his success to create a lasting impact on the world. That young boy's name was Curtis James Jackson, who was born in the slums of South Jamaica, Queens, with little hope for a better future. Born to a 15-year-old single mother named Sabrina, who struggled as a cocaine dealer, his existence appeared to be nothing more than a perpetual battle against misfortune. But fate had a different plan for him. Curtis's mother's life was tragically cut short when he was only 8 years old by a group of mafia criminals she had become linked with. Curtis was taken in by his grandparents and surrounded by the love of his 8 aunts and uncles after being orphaned and shattered. Despite their best attempts, his mother's absence left a gap in his life that was difficult to fill. Curtis became drawn to the darker aspects of society due to a lack of guidance and direction in his life, spending most of his time wandering the streets. He was already involved in the drug trade by the age of 12, dealing drugs and transporting illegal money and firearms to school. He would deceive his grandparents by appearing to attend after-school programs while becoming even more enmeshed in a perilous path. However, fate intervened once more, this time in the shape of a life-changing occurrence. Curtis was arrested at Andrew Jackson High School with a gun and little packets of cocaine on that fateful day during his 10th grade year. His activities resulted in his arrest and placement in a correctional boot camp. It was a watershed moment for Curtis, forcing him to confront the dark things in his past that he had kept concealed. Despite his faults, Curtis's grandparents remained hopeful and trusted in his ability to overcome his situation. During this period of transformation, he mustered the confidence to confide in his grandma, exposing his innermost secrets and resolving to return from the correctional camp a transformed young man. Nobody could have predicted that this would be the start of a remarkable path of atonement, resilience, and astounding achievement. Making the transition to a new life as a rapper. Curtis Jackson, fresh out of the penitentiary, adopted rap music as his lifeline, using the pseudonym 50 Cent to reflect his commitment to providing for himself through any means necessary. He engaged himself in the art of rap, guided by Jam Master Jay, Run DMC's esteemed DJ, learning the complexities of counting bars, crafting hooks, and song editing. In 1990, 50 Cent made a memorable performance on Onyx's album Shut 'Em Down, displaying his talents and achieving considerable success with the song React. This marked the start of his meteoric rise, propelled by an unrelenting drive to make his way in the music industry. In 1999, he signed a deal with Columbia Records, which was supported by the platinum-selling producers Trackmasters. This propelled him into the spotlight with the contentious single How to Rob, which drew both major attention and criticism from famous artists including Big Pun, Corrupt, Wyclef Jean, and Missy Elliott. This period in 50 Cent's life demonstrates the importance of tenacity and self-belief. He refused to be defined by his surroundings, despite a turbulent upbringing and a terrible past. Instead, he turned his hardships into artistic expression, displaying an unwavering attitude that catapulted him to success. Struggles with life. Life had already dealt 50 Cent a difficult hand, but fate was not done testing his fortitude. On May 24, 2000, he met a scary figure named Daryl Homo Baum outside his grandmother's home in South Jamaica. Baum opened fire with a hail of bullets, striking 50 Cent 9 times at close range with a 9mm handgun. It was a frightening and terrifying attack that could easily have killed him, yet he somehow survived. The road to rehabilitation was both physically and emotionally taxing. 50 Cent bucked the bleak diagnosis and rebuilt his strength over the course of 5 months. One of the bullets had pierced his face, resulting in the loss of a wisdom tooth, a swollen tongue, and a small change in his voice. From Pieces to Wait, Once Upon a Time in Southside Queens, 50 Cent's autobiography muses on the tremendous impact of that near-fatal tragedy. After I was shot 9 times at close range and didn't die, I began to think that I must have a purpose in life, he says. How much more harm might that shell have caused? Give me an inch in this or that direction, and I'm gone. This horrific incident was a strong motivator for 50 Cent's self-discovery and rededication. It sparked a fire within him, a never-ending search for purpose and meaning. It served as a sharp reminder that life is fragile and transient, imploring him to grab every opportunity and leave a lasting impression on the world and music. Ascension to fame. 50 Cent began on a journey of transformation and opportunity after overcoming the horrible incident that nearly cost him his life. He traveled to Canada with his close buddy and business partner, Shaw Money XL, in search of new opportunities. During this time, fate intervened again when Eminem issued an offer to 50 Cent, inviting him to Los Angeles for a life-changing meeting with Dr. Dre. As 50 Cent's talent and perseverance drew the attention of these music business titans, the stars aligned. With their help, he was able to secure an unprecedented $1 million record deal, marking a monumental event in his career. The fruits of this partnership were the mixtape No Mercy, No Fear, which served as the soundtrack for Eminem's semi-autobiographical film 8 Mile. However, 50 Cent's major success came in February 2003 with the release of his debut commercial album Get Rich or Die Tryin'. The repercussions were nothing short of seismic. The record sold over 1 million copies in its first 10 days and stormed to the top of the Billboard 200 chart. It was a ringing validation of his brilliance and an affirmation of his ascension from adversity to incredible success. The momentum carried over to his second album, The Massacre, which broke records by selling over 1 million copies in the first 4 days of release in 2005. 50 Cent's subsequent albums, notably Curtis in 2007 and Before I Self-Destruct in 2009, achieved comparable success, cementing his image as a musical force to be reckoned with. His tale teaches us the value of seizing opportunities and embracing resilience. Despite enormous obstacles, 50 Cent refused to give up, instead channeling his pain and agony into creative expression. Not only did he defy the odds, but also broke expectations, making an unforgettable impression on the music industry. Philanthropy and the Feed a Billion initiative. In the midst of his musical triumph, 50 Cent's thoughts were elevated to a higher purpose, a mission to make a long-lasting impact in the lives of people less fortunate. In 2003, he established the G-Unity Foundation, a vehicle through which he was able to assist low-income communities. The organization has given numerous college grants, built community gardens in partnership with Bette Midler's New York Restoration Project, and advocated for physical and mental health initiatives for urban adolescents as well as primary, elementary, and adult education. During a tour through African countries in 2011, however, 50 Cent observed firsthand the devastation of poverty. With communities lacking access to basic essentials such as food and clean drinking water, he felt obliged to intervene after being deeply impacted by what he witnessed. He co-founded Street King, a firm that sells herbal energy shots, alongside social entrepreneur Chris Clark. A nutritious meal is donated to a hungry child for every unit that's sold. They have been working diligently in the most vulnerable areas of Kenya and Somalia in collaboration with the UN World Food Program. In a heartfelt, 50 Cent cited a World Bank poll, emphasizing the potential to eliminate extreme poverty worldwide by donating just 1% of profits to humanitarian organizations. Through conscious capitalism, he hoped to promote a new standard of change, inspiring others to accept their role in building a better society. The life of 50 Cent exemplifies the power of dreams, perseverance, and the idea that even the most difficult situations can be overcome. It reminds us that no matter where we come from or what hurdles we face, we have the ability to determine our own fate. Allow 50 Cent's narrative to kindle a fire within you, propelling you to your own personal victories. Remember that you have the capacity to shape your own future, no matter where you come from or what challenges you face. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video inspiring and insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories of resilience and success. We'll see you soon with another inspiring story.